Well, hello there, fellow Twitch enthusiasts. Banda42 here. We're going back to our Twitch help videos by popular demand. These are our most popular videos, so we're going to take a little break from the Sea of Thieves stuff, and we're going to go into tips. And today we're talking about streaming, and how often have you seen a streamer playing a game and not say anything? It's kind of like a radio show host that's doing a radio show with just dead air, you know? So that's what we're going to go over today, how to chat to an empty stream. It happens to all of us, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to maybe avoid that, because you got to understand, you have about maybe 10 seconds if a new viewer comes in or a recurring viewer, and you're not saying anything. They're just going to move on to the next stream, right? So we gotta get you talking even when chat is dead. So let's go over some tips on how you could do that. I think we got to get a new intro too. Yeah, that's the next thing on my list. But we actually did this video before. This is part 2. So we're going to give some new tips today. We got better production values. We got the lights up. I'm not sure how I feel about this lighting, but whatever. It looks pretty cool. Trying to give the illusion of professionalism, you know. So how do you talk to an empty stream? If chat is not chatting back to you, what are you supposed to do? So my number one tip is narrate yourself, right? So whatever game that you're playing, I'm assuming that you're playing a video game, but narrate what you're doing. If you get stuck, you know, if you're playing Overwatch, you could just go ahead and talk about what you're doing. Just, all right, you're Roadhog, you're going to go for the hook, this, that, the other. You're going to kill this person, that person. Whatever you're doing on screen, just talk about it. I'm running. Now I'm jumping. Now I'm walking down the stairs. The stairs are nice. Now I'm going to walk up the stairs. Now I'm going to walk up the stairs. Now I'm in the Pirate Emporium. Honestly, if you watch these streamers that aren't saying anything, a person narrating and just saying what they're doing is way more entertaining than someone that's not. So keep that in mind. If you really get stuck, just talk about what the heck it is you're doing on screen. So another thing that you could do, that you should always do, is reactions. I see a lot of streamers not giving any reactions to what's happening on stream. And especially if you have a camera, which most streamers do now, react to what's happening. If you die, react. Excuse me. What? What? If you win, react. Surprise, motherfuckers. Surprise, motherfuckers. Surprise, motherfuckers. I gotta teabag that camp, dude. I gotta teabag that camp. People want to see your excitement, or people may want to see you rage a little bit. You know, don't go overboard with it. But people want to see you react. If you're just sitting there and you're flat the whole time, and you're not giving any sort of reaction whatsoever, people may go watch somebody else that is giving a reaction. You know what I mean? It's just make sure you watch streamers and take notes about what you like about them. For me, I'd much rather see a person that's narrating what they're doing and reacting to what's going on the screen than a person that's just sitting there falling asleep. And remember, you could react when you die, when you win, when you lose, when you get a kill, when something exciting happens. Act excited. You know, you don't have to feign excitement or feign disappointment. Be yourself, but dial it up a little bit. So if you do get a kill, maybe dial it up a few notches. Don't go overboard, but give the audience what they want to see, some reaction. Get off of me. Yeah, you're dead. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Come here. Please. Oh. So we can go a step farther than just narrating what's happening right now, but talk about the game that you're playing and what you're about to do next, especially if you have a good knowledge of the game. What are you thinking you're going to do next? So next thing I got to do, I got to get this key, and then we're going to open the door, and it's going to be awesome. We need to get away from these zombies, and I got to get the key and open the door.
I'll be back for you.
So this is if the chat's absolutely dead. Remember, the chat is not going to help you here because nobody's talking. Maybe you have 0 people in chat. But talk about what you plan to do next in your game, what you're thinking about doing next. So if you're playing a single-player game, maybe you're going to go get a key to open a door. Talk about where you're going to go to get the key. Where maybe you're lost. Talk about how you're lost. You need to go back here, go back there, whatever. People want to hear you talk. Here's a tactic that I use as well, and you could do this even if you have people in your chat, but anytime I get a kill in like a multiplayer game, have a catchphrase that you say. You know, you could always go back to that catchphrase. I got a few of them. One of them is, oh, I'm a savage beast. And boom goes the dynamite. Boom shakalaka. I'm a savage beast. I'm a savage beast. I just keep repeating that. That takes up time, and it's somewhat entertaining. So get your own stupid catchphrase. Maybe that's something you want to do. Remember, these are things that you could think about. You don't have to do it. It's not for everybody, but that's what I do. I say stupid shit all the time, and I just have them ready. I got them in my memory banks, and I'm just ready to drop them whenever I do something cool. Which brings me to my next point. I mean, you could talk about anything. you're sitting there playing a game. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you are bored on the inside. There's nobody chatting. Chat has left, whatever they're doing. Everybody's sleeping. Talk about a story, you know, maybe related to the game that happened to you previous, or hell, sometimes I just go off on a tangent and I start talking about what movie I saw last weekend. That's okay to do too. So I went to the movies this weekend and I saw a movie and it sucked. You guys go to the movies lately? Yeah, we saw a movie. It was what we see? It was terrible. It was terrible. Who knows? There may be a chatter sitting in there. Even if it says you have 0 chatters, I promise you, there may be a person that's sitting in there. And if you start talking about a movie or what you did last weekend, that's going to benefit you a lot more than just sitting there and saying nothing. Because if somebody comes into your stream and they see you sitting there and saying nothing, they're going to leave right away. My attention span is about 2 seconds, right? And other people are too. So make sure you're talking about something, even if it's a movie that's not related to what you're doing. Here's another tip with a few pointers. If you play multiplayer games and you really have trouble talking to chat, which a lot of people do, nothing to be ashamed of, talk to your friends on voice chat. I'm pointing my gun straight at your head right now. There's gold you're giving up, bro. For what? You drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop the container. Boondock, are you with me or are you with him, Boondock? We turning these fucking chests in. I don't give a shit about other pirates. Look at me, dude. Look at my gun, bro. I'm pointing right at you. I'm pointing right at you, bro. Don't make me do it. But just make sure that your friends are turned down. You don't want them overpowering your voice. So your chat should be able to hear you loud and clear. And they should be able to hear your teammates as well in your headset, but they should be at a lesser volume for sure. I've hit many streams where the team members actually overpowered the streamer, and it's not good. It's not a good thing. And this is a really good tactic. If you're talking to your teammates, that takes the pressure off of you to try to actually talk to the chat. But just make sure if chat does come back and they start typing, make sure you pay them attention too, because they want that attention. So that's a great tip for people that maybe aren't so good at talking directly to chats. Talk to your friends on the headset. That's more entertaining than dead air. Here's another one if you're brave enough to do it, and you may feel stupid doing it, but you know what? That's okay. You'll get used to it. Ask questions. Ask questions to the chat. So if you have 0 chatters, it may seem stupid to ask, "Oh, how's everybody's day going?" Or "What did you guys do last weekend?" So how you guys doing today? You having a good day today or a bad day today? You have a good weekend? Do anything good lately? You feeling good? There may be somebody sitting in there ready to answer you. And if they're just a lurker and they don't want to answer, that's okay too. They won't. But throw that stuff out there. If nobody answers, keep moving along. You know, you need to fill up the air. Don't sit there with dead air. It's not going to be a good time. One tactic that I implement as well when my chat goes dead, act like somebody's in the chat that has never played the game that you're playing before. They're new to the game, and maybe you want to explain to them how to play the game and why you're doing what you're doing. We kind of touched base on that before, but try to think of it that way. There's somebody in your chat that doesn't know about the game. Explain to them what you're doing and why. And that's going to be, again, way more entertaining than just sitting with dead air. So right now, it's very important that we collect loot for our adventure. So we got something to kill the enemies with if they ever attack us, you know? So we got to make sure that we loot up here and get it on our ship immediately. Here's a little trick, an advanced trick. You know, if you have a lot of streams that don't have a lot of chatters and you're used to that, sometimes hard to keep your eyes on the chat. Set an alarm. There's actually, I think, a Twitch app or something, or a Twitch add-on that you could add. When somebody does actually type in the chat and send a message, it'll give you a little ding so you know that somebody chatted and to acknowledge them. Again, all by myself, don't wanna be. Oh, hey, Cavalette, what's up? You only maybe have a few seconds to respond to them, and otherwise they'll be out the door. Worst case scenario, tell a story. You know, we're talking about, you know, talk about what you did last weekend. But if you get in if you can't think of anything else, you might as well tell Hansel and Gretel. It's better than sitting there. As far as I'm concerned, if I go to somebody's stream and they're playing a game and they're completely silent, I'd rather hear them telling me a story of Hansel and Gretel than just sitting there and being completely silent. Once upon a time, there was a little Bender. And all the kiddies loved Little Bender. And Little Bender was great at Overwatch, and they told tales of his Overwatch festivities all across the land, and it was good. The end. So, tell a freaking story. You know, that actually is a weird thing that a lot of streamers don't do, so just go for it. Tell a freaking story. Fill up that airtime. It's not easy, but I don't know, maybe that'll help you. I try to keep it relevant to what I'm doing, usually, but, you know, get creative with it. Keep talking. lots of smaller streamers out there, again, are just sitting with dead air, and they're missing a lot of opportunities. They don't even know they're getting these opportunities. They're missing them because they're not saying anything. You guys are waiting. A lot of streamers are waiting for somebody to come in to chat with. You can't wait. I know it's weird to talk to yourself, but think of yourself as like a radio DJ that is doing it by themselves. You have to do it that way, and you got to think that way. So I hope these tips helped you out today. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or if you have any ideas that could help other streamers out. That's what we're here for, help each other out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Boom shakalaka. Hey guys, if you liked the video today, consider giving us a like and maybe a subscription on YouTube. Heck, that would help us out a lot. If you want to join our streaming and gaming community, our Discord link is below, along with all our social media links in the description of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care of each other. Bye.